For those of you that are able to do so, can I ask you to please stand for the arrival of the procession? Thank you.
Good morning and welcome to this very special occasion today. And I know it's very cold outside, but we are warm inside with admiration for everything that you've achieved, and we're looking forward to celebrate with you and your friends and family as well. I apologise about the slightly late starting today, but we had a few late arrivals and we wanted to make sure that everybody was in and your guests were as well. So on that note, I declare that the congregation is now open. And please sit down. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to welcome you to this ceremony to celebrate the achievements of our students as they graduate from Keele. The ceremony provides us with an opportunity to recognise the amazing efforts, the hard work and determination it takes to get a university degree, and to celebrate everything our students have achieved during their time at Keele. Graduates, you graduate today having acquired an in-depth knowledge of your subject, but other skills that you have gained along the way are just as important. In particular, the professional behaviours you have learned, as well as the ability to work with others from different backgrounds. These are essential parts of your development and will set you in good stead for your future. 2024 also marks a very special year to graduate, as we're celebrating the university's 75th anniversary. Founded in 1949 by Lord Lindsay to overcome the division between arts and sciences, and with the study of modern society central to our curriculum. Keele has always been different from other universities, and 75 years later, we're proud that we are still different today. At Keele, we're also very proud of our students and alumni, but the respect we have for you all here today is even greater than usual because of the unprecedented challenges you faced in your education journey as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. The challenges you overcame have shaped you all to the remarkable people that you are today. To the family and friends joining us today, you've also been an important part of the progress of our students, and I'm sure you are brimming with pride. Before we go any further, I'd like to thank you all for the support you've given to our students who are about to graduate. There'll be an opportunity to celebrate further after the ceremony at our graduation festival, to which all graduates and their guests are invited. So please do head over to Keele Hall afterwards for complimentary refreshments, food and entertainment. So, on behalf of all the colleagues in your school and faculty, many congratulations on this major achievement in your life. We're so excited about what you'll achieve next. Thank you. So if I could ask the graduates to stand. Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present to you these candidates who have been found worthy to be admitted to the degrees for which they have been awarded. For the degree of Master of Arts, Bolatito Adekoya. Navneet Kaur. Bako Ahmad. Siobhan Allen. Adhalla Al-Rawari. Eganim Ayazbayeva. Brenda Chimute. Victoria Cox. Rebecca Davies. Delphine Elenia. Scarlett Embry. Adeline Charuto. Rhino Engelke. Olawatosin Fadayomi. Helen Farn. Stephanie Ferguson. Michelle Gary. Sir Chen He. Simon Jacklin. Sharon Chepkorea. Sharon Japangetich. Joanna Johnson. Catherine Jury. Bincy Nelson. Bethan Nicholson. Kolawole Omakinde. Heather Owen. Keshwa Rukta. Katie Seabridge. Raki Shijakumari. Megan Talbot. Jessica Thompson. Eden Tinsey. Sonam Verma. Molly Williams. Sanjida Afros. May I ask the students who have just been conferred to stand?
By virtue of my authority as Chancellor, I admit them to the awards for which they are listed. Many, many congratulations and well done.
Please be seated.
It's great to be here to celebrate the achievements of our students on this special day. The journeys you've been on and all you've achieved have been, I hope, a wonderful adventure of academia, meeting new friends, and growing as a person. Keele is the perfect place to do all three. You will, I'm sure, look back on your time here not just with the knowledge that you've passed the test and earned a degree, but you've had a great time with great people. I'm sure you recognise that the support you've had from your family and friends has been invaluable. Even though it's your hard-earned degree, their fingerprints are on it too. I hope you also recognise the efforts that the staff at Keele have exerted in order to help you through. Our educators continue to receive national recognition in all sorts of ways. They are a very special group of individuals who care deeply about you and your futures. We have more registered students at Keele than ever before, with significant increases in international students as well as those studying for degree apprenticeships or studying fully online. University life has allowed you to interact with people from all parts of society, all parts of the UK and many parts of the world, each with different backgrounds and experiences. Now, this is important because it helps us to be respectful of other people's cultures and beliefs. But also beyond that, the big issues that we face in the world are largely global challenges. This requires global collaborations and the need to work across boundaries, and is all part of a compassionate and civilized society that you're now equipped to contribute to, helping create a more peaceful, kinder, and equitable world. I thought I'd pass on some wisdom I've learned running our family retail business over the last 23 years. I suspect I'm the only person in this chapel who left university wanting to be a cobbler. But my experience has taught me that no matter what you do, the same basic principles apply. Sometimes life is unpredictable, and you need a bit of luck. My wife and I went to Japan late last year and heard a story that resonated with us from an elderly man we met when we were walking on the Samurai Trail. It went like this. A farmer and his family in ancient Japan owned a horse. His neighbours said how lucky he was to have such a fine horse to pull his plough through the fields. The farmer said, maybe yes, maybe no. One day, the horse broke through a gate and ran away. His neighbours came around to lament his terrible loss, saying it was just bad luck. The farmer said, maybe yes, maybe no. Days later, the horse returned to the farm along with 7 wild horses. His neighbours came around to exclaim his remarkable good fortune, saying, now you're rich. The farmer said, maybe yes, you know where this is going, maybe yes, maybe no. A few weeks later, the farmer's son was training the new wild horses and fell off and broke his leg. The neighbours came around to commiserate his misfortune and said, what bad luck. The farmer replied, maybe yes, maybe no. The next week, the army came round, taking all able-bodied young men from the village to fight in the war. The farmer's son with the broken leg was left behind. The neighbours now lamented their loss as their sons had to go and fight in the army, and how lucky the farmer was to have his son still with them. It goes to show we cannot predict what will happen in our lives, but we can behave in ways that are going to give us the best chance of success. Be kind. Be kind to friends, your colleagues, to people who need help, to strangers, and most importantly, be kind to ourselves. 99.9% of people are good people. My friends who were the kindest, whether they're doctors, entrepreneurs, lawyers, or police officers, seem to be successful, they enjoy their jobs, and they do lots of fun things. It's now scientifically proven that carrying out a random act of kindness each day is good for your health. And be kind to your parents. It's their first time living a life too. My second piece of advice is to work hard and be ambitious, but find a job or role that doesn't feel like work at all. Find the right place that suits your values and talents. Some people sadly never find the job that really suits them. So if you find your first role after leaving Keele isn't right, Keep looking for one where you can thrive. Sometimes we have to take a convoluted route to find happiness or a role we can really be ourselves in. Be patient. Again, not something I can say I always do very well, but if you're focused on the long term and don't rush, the opportunities will come along. If you hold your hand out patiently in the garden, eventually a bird will land on it. Now, this is one you don't read in guidebooks, business books. Little things matter to people. The best bosses get this, and they try and help by fixing problems and helping people to do their jobs well. A good ambition for any of you who have leadership ambitions is to learn how to be a great teacher first. The best bosses aren't pushovers, but they know their people and they really care about their happiness. By being kind, working hard, helping others learn and having a long-term view, you're on your way to realize your ambitions, because good things happen to good people. This point, good things happen to good people, may surprise you, coming from someone who recruits hundreds of prisoners into his business. But I've learned that many people in life will never get the opportunities you have, with a superb degree from a great institution like Kiel. They need a second chance and someone to take a chance on them. So this is another piece of advice. A CV tells a story, but it doesn't prove what someone's personality is like. For me, the best thing I've done in business is to walk the wings of prisons looking for talented, sparky people. In your careers, I'm sure you will offer a second chance to people, but it's worth remembering that to many of them, they never had a first chance. So you now join well over 100,000 Kiel alumni around the world who provide important links to each other and to the university. This year is the 75th anniversary of the formation of Kiel, and this highlights even more how important it is we keep in touch with and work alongside our graduates when you leave. So do sign up for the Alumni Association and let us know what you would like from us in order to continue to get value from your links to Kiel. Watch out this year in particular for the alumni events that will be part of our birthday celebrations. So that's it. You've made it. You're leaving here with a qualification that cannot be taken away, one that people will respect the world over and that will open doors and opportunities for you. But you now need to go and make it work for you. You can afford to be ambitious. Indeed, you owe it to yourselves to be ambitious. I hope you, our next generation of graduates, will have seen yourselves as part of a thriving university that has really valued your presence, and you can now go out there and make a real difference. So with that, can I, on behalf of Kiel University, give you, our new graduates, our heartiest congratulations and wish you enormous success in everything you now do. Many congratulations.
Apologies, some late adjustments. Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present to you these candidates who have been found worthy to be admitted to the degrees for which they have been awarded. For the degree of postgraduate diploma, Sabjeet Kaur. Claire Smith. For the degree of postgraduate certificate in education, Matthew Chow. For the degree of postgraduate certificate, Madhup Balogan. David Bloor. Anka Devina Kovaci. Julie Gooding. Adam Goodwin. Charlotte Graham. Nicola Grocott. Shayla Megani. Tina Marie Morris. David and T. Jackson. Susan Parker. Rebecca Snellgrove. Bridget Wells. Katie Brown. Sarah Winter. Daria Abdullah. Sally Pass. Noam Jamute. Winnie Jerup Kiptu. Chikadili St. Michael. May I ask the students who have just been conferred to stand?
By virtue of my authority as Chancellor, I admit them to the awards for which they are listed. Many, many congratulations and well done.
Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present to you in absentia those candidates who appear listed in the programme who are not present.
By virtue of my authority as Chancellor, I admit them to the awards for which they are listed. Thank you.
It's an honour to be standing here today and to have the opportunity to speak at this ceremony. On behalf of Keele Students' Union, I want to say a massive congratulations to all of you. To our graduates, today is an opportunity to celebrate. What you've achieved is extraordinary. We are not only celebrating your academic success, but the development as individuals that you've experienced. For many of you, you entered university in the midst of a pandemic with virtual learning. Yet you persevered and formed lifelong friendships through Teams calls and social media, and had the luxury of going to lectures in your pajamas. Even coming out of COVID and returning to in-person lectures, you learned a lot too, like how some people will still go to lectures in their pajamas. Most importantly, you learned that you could adapt and change. You threw yourself into university life, even if it wasn't what you first expected. We've seen an increase in students working alongside their degree. Whether this is for extra income or work experience, that is achievement in itself. Finding the balance between employment and education is extremely difficult, and this commitment, time organisation, and determination will only further your success in the next stage of your life. From bartenders in the union to online content creators, shelf stackers, or even those balancing full-time employment, you have worked tirelessly, and you should be incredibly proud. Together, we have worked to elevate the student experience, advocating for positive change and driving initiatives that reflect our shared aspirations. We have organised events that brought us together, challenged norms, and fostered dialogues on the issues that matter most to you. Hopefully, you'll never have to deal with circuit laundry ever again. We have stood up for what we believe in, striving to make our campus a place where every voice is heard, respected, and empowered. We are so proud to have seen you develop these voices, engage with other students, challenge your own perceptions, and most importantly, have a lot of fun. The roles you've taken on as committee members, student voice representatives, volunteers, and part-time officers have been invaluable to our thriving student community, not forgetting to thank those that came out every Wednesday night and made it to their Thursday 9 a.m.s. We hope that being a student at Keele and part of our Students' Union has given you skills, experiences, and memories that will continue to shape you for years to come. Some of you may be pursuing further studies, entering the workforce, or embarking on a new pursuit. Regardless of your next steps, be guided by our shared experiences and your journey. We have the power to shape our futures, and your time is now. As you bid farewell to your time at Keele, take a moment to reflect on the person you were when you arrived here all those years ago. Think about how you've grown professionally and personally, the relationships you've built, the things you've seen, and the adversity you've overcome. The majority of you will not be the same person you were when you first arrived. The university is not just an institution where you get a degree, but it's the foundation for the rest of your life. I want to take a moment to thank those who guided you on your journeys. Course mates who advised you on assessments, flatmates who listened to your problems late at night, and friends who convinced you to do spontaneous activities. And notably, the loved ones who helped and supported you, giving you constant motivation, and in some cases, financial support. We cannot wait to continue celebrating your successes. We wish you good luck for the future and know you will thrive in any of your endeavours. It is time to pop the Keele bubble. Here's to the class of 2024.
Dear friends, at the conclusion of this ceremony, let us give thanks in a moment of reflection or prayer according to your own practice or belief. We give thanks for our university and recommit ourselves to its mission, that the tasks of education and research may continue to be carried out with integrity. We give thanks for the vision of our founding principal, Lord Lindsay, who directed that Keele exists for the pursuit of truth in the company of friends. The university's foundation also drew on the historic motto of the Sneed family, to thank God for all. May that spirit of friendship and thankfulness continue to be fostered by all at Keele. We give thanks for our graduates as they conclude this stage of their education. May their skills and qualifications be used for good in their communities and beyond. We give thanks for all staff who have taught and supported them in their learning. May they know the lasting impact their work has had and the change that they have enacted in the lives of our graduates. We give thanks for families and friends present here and around the world. Let us acknowledge with gratitude the love, care, and encouragement they have given and continue to show towards our students. May we look forward with hope to the future, that the successes of this university and its graduates will continue to grow, that the gifts we celebrate today will be used fruitfully, that the world may become a better place. If you are able, may I please invite you to stand.
So as this ceremony draws to a close, I wanted just to reiterate how much we appreciate everybody coming today and how good it is to see you all, our guests as well, and to congratulate our students on an incredible achievement. And we hope you use this as a launch pad to achieve all the things you want to in life from here. But you've had a great start with lots of great people, and it's been a pleasure to be here today with you. So on that note, the congregation is now closed, and I want you to have a fantastic celebration day. Thank you.